On behalf of United Consciousness, I feel delighted to welcome our next guest, who is an inspirational speaker, visionary life coach, and humanitarian at heart. Her vision is to awaken gratitude, consciousness, inspire everyone to live a happy, thriving, and abundant life. She is Ms. Jyotima Prasad. She is founder and CEO of Gratitude and Abundance, the chairperson of Mentorship Committee at the Princeton Foundation for Peace and Learning, and chairperson of the Human Relation Council for West Windsor Township. In these roles, she helps people at organizations and around the globe using the power of gratitude to attain new levels of contentment, happiness, and peace. The purpose behind her work is to empower, inspire, and uplift every soul she comes across. At a very young age, she was diagnosed with a rare purseless disease which made her realize the healing power of gratitude. Her personal transformation journey from a finance professional to a visionary life coach is in finding life's true purpose and having the passion to pursue it. She continues to plant seeds of gratitude through various practices like individual and kids coaching, organizational seminars, community workshops, and keynote speeches. Her message and mantra is love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. Bonded with love and gratitude. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Recently, she received 2022 Woman of Achievement Award for her invaluable selfless contribution for the community. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome Ms. Jyotima Prasad.
Namaste, Jyotima ji. Seems your microphone is on mute.
Namaste, everyone. Om Sai Ram. Deep gratitude to the team of Global United Consciousness and bringing us all together. When I see today, when we are concluding this 2 day, this is the consciousness that we are talking. Loka Samasta, Sukhina Bhavantu. This last 2 days, this global united consciousness has brought so many souls together and awakened the divinity within, and giving the message that we are part of one consciousness, one world, one family. All the speakers, the eminent, illuminated speakers who were speaking here, they were talking about only one thing. We all come from one source and we will all merge too. The only thing that once we are ignorant, we are not aware of the truth. My life lesson of taking this purpose of life of gratitude and abundance was an awakening where I realized that every breath which I'm taking is a gift, and the response to it is only gratitude. Every session from last 2 days where Thomas sir has taken, spirituality was a common thing in every aspect of life. And when we talk about spirituality, is connecting to soul. We are so much confused that we are human and we have to learn spirituality. But the truth is, we are all souls having a human experience. We are larger than life. What we think as a body, mind, we are much bigger than that. And every problem that we face in life is because of that ignorance. Once we connect to the source that we call one, whatever name we want to give, the higher intelligence, who is running everything. This earth is only one planet. There are multi-universe which is moving in a perfect divine order. The sun which is shining bright and the light which is shining on all of us, that is the grace which we can receive. We all have that access to it. But if we close our window, that light cannot shine. So when we open our heart, we surrender ourselves to the divine and the higher consciousness. Everything flows through us. We just become an instrument of divine. We are all divine soul. And when we get enlightened and we get that light, our purpose of life becomes to light our fellow human beings all across the globe. So many, right now is the time of transformation for this divine energy flowing through all of us, raising the vibration of this planet and awaken everybody to have a conscious living. And nothing better than full of gratitude. Every breath we take, the oxygen, the most precious thing on this planet Earth is free, which we never realize. But 2 years back, the entire world was shaken, where oxygen was the most important thing, where so many people, human, lost their life. But do we remember that? Or we have forgotten? Every breath is a gift. Human birth is the highest evolution, the intellect we got. God thought that I'm representing myself and I'll be sending all my people there to represent myself. I have made such a beautiful creation and they will be talking about me. But we got busy talking about our own self. We got lost about our own identity, my name, my fame, my money, my possession, forgetting that we are simply a traveler. How many people, billions and billions of people, have crossed the planet Earth? They traveled, they did the work, and they have gone. And we will also go. We simply are the travelers. We are renting this earth. And the response, when we get everything here, our response, what can I give? Everything. Our ancestors, ancient wisdom, parents, teachers, gurus, they have given so much to us. But when we stop there, just taking, we start feeling suffocated. And that's what the world is feeling right now. The problem is what we have created, and we have the solution within ourselves. Getting back to our source, getting back to our root, and the two pillars of life, having faith and patience. Faith is something which, if you're unable to believe, just simply put your hands on your heart, and there's a rhythm. Even when you sleep, the heart is beating, your oxygen is going. So, till you have your last breath, that faith is unshakable. The same faith, when there is a moon in the night, you wait till there's a sun comes back. There is a rain to give shower to all the trees and plants where we don't go and give the shower. So, there is somebody very on a higher level is working and taking care of everything. We have our own responsibility. We all got our own role to play here. Even a small fly runs to different flowers to collect honey and give it back. So every creation of the universe is playing their role, the purpose. But we as a human, just identifying as an ego self, we get lost. And there is nothing wrong in it. That is why our sages, or there's so much wisdom, the tools have been given that we can get back to ourselves, connecting to our source, knowing. And as Tomar sir said, spirituality and law of karma. We all have come to this university of this universe. We have to learn our own lesson. Let go of what is not divine. What is not divine? Greed is not divine. Ego is not divine. Anger is not divine. Resentment is not divine. Jealousy is not divine. Scarcity is not divine. What is divine is pure love, unconditional love, infinite abundance. There is so much compassion, kindness, generosity, grace. This is all love. This is all the vibration. We are all the instrument of divine. And when we empty ourselves with all this, the cleansing, this is called cleansing. Once we cleanse ourselves, divine walks through us. Whatever I speak, whatever I do, everything is a gifted. Even my thoughts, words, and action, my mind, body, soul, everything is a gift to me. It is just being used because I allow myself. I surrendered completely because there was a time where you can only do a limited. Human has a limited. But when you make a partnership with divine, you can be unlimited being. And that is what it is called, faith and patience. Working towards yourself, being in partnership with divine consciousness, and seeing divine in every being, using tools of gratitude, forgiveness, and unconditional love. That is what the world needs right now. So if you see somebody being very rude, very rough, you have to feel that the person has lost his divine or her divine self. How can I make the person remember? How somebody is struggling and suffering, how can I heal with love? Simply with a prayer, even we are very far off, the vibration, we are all energy beings sitting here And we are talking to the entire globe right now. So when we rise in the higher consciousness, the entire globe, this Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, this entire family becomes one. We are not separate. Ramana Maharshi, somebody asked Ramana Maharshi how I deal with others. He said, who are others? We are not separated. We are all interconnected and interdependent. And to give an answer to that, billions of years, the same water is running all everywhere. It's just changing the form, which I must have drank, gone out, is changed the form. So the same water, the earth is holding the 3/4 is the water and still moving around. Think about that. Is nourishing 8 billion people right now. There is enough for all. And the fear is the major thing. When we are so fearful, all the emotions of greed, scarcity, lack, control, it all comes from there. But when we have faith and love, everything opens up. The family, when we start from our home, my mom, my dad, my husband, my kid, when you are thinking about their welfare, and then my neighbors, my community, my city, my country, and the world. This is how we open our heart and allow everybody to come together. And love is that healing force, that unconditional love. And the response for everything in life is gratitude. We exist here. Our so many ancestors have been gone to reach us sit here. How many people have worked to make the technology work where I'm sitting somewhere and we are connected through globe? So many people have worked where we stand today, and the response is all gratitude. Only thank you. In every language, this is such a powerful and a very small prayer. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for single breath. And the second response is, how can I give back? How can I serve? How can I help? If I've received something, it's like if only we can inhale and there is no exhale, we'll suffocate. It's a law, giving and receiving cycle, inhaling and exhaling. And there is enough, whatever we need in life, it is all there. Like if you see an example of an ocean, if you have a consciousness of little, you can take a spoon and get to yourself. Water will remain the same. If you increase little, you can go with a glass, you can get the glass, water remains the same. If you can have a bucket, go and have the bucket. You can get a drum as you grow up. But if you have a consciousness, you can put a pipe, and this is an unlimited supply. That is why when you respond life with gratitude, there is abundance for everything. Love, peace, joy, happiness, prosperity. We thrive together. We all came. It was such a beautiful plan that everything is in a purpose. There is no accidents here. It's a master plan. And just that there should be no confusion, God also decided us to give a unique thing. We got a unique identification code that's called our thumbprint. But we get so lost comparing with each other. We cannot compare ourselves. We are such a unique personality. We have come for our own purpose. What gift I have to nurture it, find it out, and give it back to the world. This is the unique identity. We represent God in different forms with different gifts and different talents. There's a purpose that we all, and we have to fulfill. We have to be our authentic self so that even God gets happy that the purpose which I said is fulfilled and we can go back happily. Every night when we can go to bed and say, I did my best, you do the rest. Because there are things that I'll not be able to do, but I know you can do it. So every human here is for a purpose, and we are all interconnected with each other. And how we can bring light in each other's life so that the person knows their divine self. That's the only reminder we have to give it to each other, and being the light in the world. And represent God in the best way the God needs to be represented. We are all one world, one family, bonded with love and gratitude, and we are all connected with the invisible force of love. That's the only thing that bonds us all together. All our sufferings, all, everything, discomfort, disease, discord is like this. There is a disconnection. And so when we start connecting, it becomes harmony, peace, love, joy, prosperity. In Lakshmi, there's a lot of problem for the money people think about, the wealth. We have to hoard it. Lakshmi, not even understanding the meaning of Lakshmi in Sanskrit, Lakshya. If you have a purpose, it will follow you. You should have the purity where there is no greed. Your intentions are pure. Everything, you become such a magnetic personality that you don't have to chase anything. It flows through you. It's ease, grace, and joy. Simply, we are like a river flowing from one source. In between, we'll have obstacles of stone will be there, dust will be there. Without just making our way with grace and merging ourselves with the ocean, that is called one consciousness, and with the divinity, we represent ourselves as a divine consciousness in individual. Just like the sun, every ray falls on the earth to nurture and nourish. We are all here representing the higher consciousness, and response to life should be only gratitude, only thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for every lesson. Thank you for every message. Thank you for every human, because everyone is a teacher. And when we are open to learn, we can receive all the messages of divine, and we can live a life of Sat, Chit, Anand. This is called bliss that you have to experience. It's not that Jyotima is saying. It's an experience, because you have seen the pain, the suffering, and now you can see your life being in bliss. That's why you want that everybody deserves to live a happy, abundant, peaceful, thriving, prosperous life. And this is the prayer that we should pray for everyone in the morning. Let us bring the world together and pray. Loka samastha sukhina bhavantu. May all be happy, all be healthy, all be peaceful, all be prosperous, and may all feel the love of the divine, so that they can shine their divine self and bring the light in the world.
Jyotima ji, thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming to this platform and giving this wonderful message. You connected the dots so nicely. You talked about the universal order that connects everything and operates without fail. And you provided nice techniques how to get connected with that, and how to be sensitive to that, and how to live a healthy, happy, and a contented life. Wonderful message. Thank you very much.
Deep gratitude. Deep gratitude to all of you and the United Consciousness team for raising this vibration of this universe. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
On behalf of United Consciousness, I thank Ms. Jyotima Prasad for coming onto the platform of United Consciousness. Thank you so much.